Hi, today I'm working on my car. The rear yoke seal is leaking, so I'm going to fix it. Stay tuned on my 2010 Honda CR-V. Okay, for this job I took out the tools already that I think I'm going to need. First of all, I have the seal right here. It's the OEM part. The 24mm bolt, and this is what I use to undo the old, you know, the bolt. The 14mm, the 24mm has a little metal side and it's bent inside. I'm going to use this one. You're going to see it's very easy with this tool. This is the for a zip gun attachment tool. Right here, the extensions, an impact air gun. Rubber gloves, the extensions that I may need, an extension ratchet, regular extension, and this is for the axle itself. It's a 10mm 12/8 something like that. I do have the power steering fluid container to get the oil, penetrating fluid. In this case I'm using WD-40. Oh, I forgot, I have I just got this light right here. It's a Husky, and it's a floor light. I think what they call it. It's adjustable. You can just rotate. So now that's what I've been using for making videos, and I find this light awesome. Okay, guys. First of all, what we'll do is to make sure that all the tools are for the job. And the only thing that I was not too sure is this little guy right here, and right here. Bingo, it's the right tool. This is the drain bolt. I'm going to take a bit of penetrating oil, give it a chance to soak in, and then I'm going to come in with a little flat screwdriver, and I'm going to, a little brush, I'm going to clean the inside, make sure that my tool gets in all the way in before I turn. And before I undo this nut, if you're watching this video, you're going to probably be mad at me. Don't touch this nut first. Okay, because if you drain right here, I loosened this nut, I drained the diff. But hold on, I'll switch on the other side. The fill nut is right here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, I'll get a better view. Okay, this is the fill nut right here, and the first thing to do is loosen the fill nut first. Put a bit of penetrating oil on here, let it soak a bit, and in the meantime, what is a good thing, before I put penetrating oil everywhere, I'm taking a peek here. It's not damp, so they're not leaking. And on the other side here also, I looked before with the light closely, and it's not leaking. And I can see right now, this is a good thing when you work on your car, because if you bring it to the garage, they won't mention that. Make sure that it goes in all the way before you attempt to disassemble this bolt, because if not, and if you strip it, because this part is very expensive. I could hear all the bells from everywhere in my head, because it worked. My little setup, it's a torque bar with the reducer right here with a little extension, and it worked. This is the fill boat. So now the fill boat is open, unlocked. Let's go to the drain bolt. I have the drain nut loose. As you can see, it's loose and I got it. So now let's drain the oil. This is not the best thing because my car is jacked up and the front wheels are on the ground. I know, guys, lots of people are going to tell me, oh no, your car should be straight, because I know lots of old oil is going to be stuck over here. And I know all about that, guys. I'm sorry, me too, but I'm assuming that maybe just a small percentage of oil is going to stay here. And this guy receiving, I don't know, like 80% or something like that, new oil is going to help it with a new seal. And everything's going as it should go. Okay, so now that the oil is out, I've reinstalled the drain nut, and now I'm taking apart these bolts. To have a better access to this nut right here, hold on a second. There's a holder right here. Remove these two bolts and the drive shaft will go a lot lower and give you lots more room to work on it. Okay, guys, so before you disassemble this guy, I'm going to take a little file and I'm going to make a little mark from the spline, I think it's called, and the housing here, to make sure that I realign it at the same spot. And also the nut right here, it's very important to tighten at the same spot. Okay, now that I got the spline removed, the seal is right here. I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to put the new one, and I'm going to install it back. Woohoo! Okay, guys. Oh, I'm back with the part right here. Okay, this is the O-ring right here that goes, hold on, sorry about the light. Okay, it goes right here in the edge right here. But first of all, before inserting the dry insert synthetic oil right here. It's Auto Trick from Permatex. It's lubricant, and it's good to just to put just about everywhere. I'm going to just put a dab on it first, and all around my O-ring, lubricate it well, then insert it back in the hole. Then I'm going to add the plastic washer, then the metal washer, then the nut. Make sure to reinstall the nut in the proper place. I've made marks and I counted the edge on the outside the nut was sticking out, and the turns also. And once this is all installed back in, just install back the drive shaft, and I'm going to put anti-seize grease in all the nuts, and the job is done. Sorry guys, I won't be filming the rest of this because from now I can see my gloves are already full of grease and I don't want to put grease all over my camera. And we're going to end this video right here. And if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. Click right here to subscribe or share with your friends. And remember guys, I'm not a mechanic, but doing mechanic yourself, just take your time and notice what you're doing. And in that way, your car, when it needs fixing, you'll save yourself a lot of money. Whatever you do, take care.